Sponsor alert.
This episode is sponsored by my wife and the Beauty Loft. Head into their shop and tell them Cocktails with Cocktails sent you, or visit their website at www.thebeauteloft.com. Don't forget to check out their IG at The Beauty Loft CO, where they go live every week to show you how they make body butters, soaps, scrubs, and more. Now, on to the next episode of Cocktails with Cocktails. Can I cuss now?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What up, though? It's another episode of Cocktails for Cocktails.
What up, though?
Shout out to my homie, Alessa. We miss you. Dude. Alessa has the vid, so she is out this week. She is probably somewhere masturbating or having a nigga send her booty hole pictures.
Probably.
So I have my homie, Nerd Wonder, who is a 3-time returning guest. We're not going to talk about her second time on the show. It was very awkward.
Oh, we should not. We should not. Yeah. I don't ever want to relive that energy
was so fucking awkward.
Again. Yeah. Like I just sat beside while somebody tried to like roast Brandon on his own shit. It was weird.
It was weird. She made me look so bad, and I thank God I had text messages because the whole show, proof. Like the whole crew wanted to like cuss me out. They was like, "Why would you bring her on?" I'm like, "Look, bro, she agreed to this." Yeah, it was very wild.
Yeah,
I want to know. I want to know. What episode is this?
I'll go into it low key before we introduce our guest. It'll be fun. I brought a guest on. Happened to be an ex. And we were to talk about physical abuse because she physically abused me at one point. When I had communicated with her about it, she was like, I didn't realize that I did that. Did I do that to you? And then she said, I apologize. I was going through so much shit at that time that honestly, it's not even in my brain anymore. But if I did that to you, I apologize. I felt like she did all the right things. So I was like, hey, I would love for you to come on the show. And I would actually like to talk about that and talk about growth. She said, okay, cool. Just like I did with you, Ashley, I repeated like, hey, is anything off limits? What's off limits? What can we not talk about? I do that with every single guest, before her and after her. We get on the show, I bring up the abuse, and she says, oh, I didn't know we were going to talk about that. I can't make this up. So my entire crew was like, why would you blindside her like that? That was fucked up after the show. And I'm like, look here. It was an entire text thread proof. Thank God it wasn't a phone conversation of us having a conversation more than once. It was very weird. She blocked me and everything.
Wow. That is
after that fact.
Behavior.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know what clicked in her mind. I honestly think somebody
Nothing
like
clicked.
that.
That's the problem.
That was like that was probably her plan the entire time.
Yeah. Like, okay, you think you about to tell your victim story? No, you about to be the villain today.
But she could have just said no.
She could have said no.
No, I don't want to go on air.
Some people want the showtime.
You know what? I think that how everybody reacted when I told the story, that she got embarrassed and she was just like, oh, I can't fucking have this conversation right now. And she fucking flipped it. Brought up getting an abortion and everything. I'm like,
oh yeah, it got wild.
And then I couldn't even like argue with it because then I look like the bad guy.
Yeah.
The abortion was like 8 months prior to you hitting me. It had nothing to, do with the situation at that point. So, even when you bring guests on, the point is you can say to guests like, hey, is this okay? Is that okay? It can always go left.
That's true.
So always have text message proof.
That's the moral of that story.
Let's get into this intro question. I want y'all to introduce yourselves.
For sure.
Nerd, what's the intro question today?
So what is your non-negotiable in dating? I didn't have to say it like that, but it felt right. Also, y'all are two very beautiful women, so this is going to be fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stop flirting.
I can't help it.
Non-negotiable.
I wait until like mid-episode.
Nah, I'm going straight off the
Non-negotiable.
And introduce yourself.
Oh yeah,
my name is Julissa, also known as Hair Mistress.
It's cool to be here not talking about hair.
That's
I was still a little nervous.
Y'all.
I'm not. I'm normal just like y'all. Non-negotiable in dating. I feel like I'm a bad bitch. So if I'm not treated as such, then we're not dating.
Okay.
Like I've reached a point where I can't settle with anything. And if it's not what I want and what I deserve, then it's not for me. So pretty much any and everything is non-negotiable. Like I just feel like if I'm willing to give my all, I expect the same, even if it is just casual dating.
Yeah.
Honesty is non-negotiable. A lot of people think when you're casually dating that they have room to lie about like stupid shit. And it's like,
You still lying?
People still be lying.
I didn't know that.
You asking that question?
Like,
absolutely.
Like just like on purpose?
Oh yes.
Like intentionally?
Stupid
be
shit.
lying.
You can get away with so much shit if you just were truthful about it.
Honestly,
Honestly, yeah.
So like for instance, like you doing some shit that you know you're not supposed to be doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But be honest about it. Let me decide if I want to be in a fucked up situation.
There you go.
Some people are perfectly fine with it.
There you go.
But be open about it. Don't sit here and have me fuck with you and then I find out 2 weeks later that you got a bitch on the side. Like, if you would have just been honest,
like, hey, I got all these bitches. Okay, I can pick and choose to be there or remove myself.
Yeah.
You want to share something?
Exactly.
Are you okay with being a side bitch?
I have been before.
Is that still your area? That's still your ministry?
No.
Okay. I'm just checking in.
Karma. That's for one.
That's real.
I feel like I done grew up in that area.
I feel like the karma's on the person who is doing the cheating.
But being a side bitch
No,
is
I feel
fun.
like
If you know,
both parties because you're damaging a home.
Yeah.
You got the person
That
in
nigga's
the
gonna
house,
damage that home
and
with
then
or
you got
without
the
you.
person in the
But
house
you don't have to participate though.
No,
You don't have to
it's not
participate.
100% the person's fault, but I'm saying
yeah.
like if it's 2 people in the home,
You
if
culpable.
you choose to step out and fuck with somebody outside, and that person chooses that too, it's still one person who's getting hurt in that process.
Oh, yeah.
So it's very selfish. I mean, I've done that back in the day in my past life,
right?
but nah, I wouldn't do that.
She's
shit.
Y'all
That's
got
why I
some
say
interesting
karma
past lives.
growth. Because I know like shit always gonna come back. So yeah, like you said, somebody's always gonna get hurt. Yeah.
That's true.
What about you, Ashley? Wait, you didn't say a sexual non-negotiable?
Oh, a sexual non-negotiable?
Micro penis? Is that? We brought it
No,
up
that was
earlier.
only Ashley.
That's not. Oh, just Ashley. Okay, everybody else is cool with micro penis.
Julissa said she'll give it a shot.
Okay, we're gonna give it a try.
The micro penis?
Yeah, no.
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
It's a non-negotiable.
You won't give 2 inches?
I need
2 shots?
No.
Where does it go? Where does it
Exactly, like you can't even hit it from
It
the
go-
back.
I'll say
First of all, I'm too thick for that.
is my finger.
No.
Like less than my finger.
Listen, wait, this is an inch.
So you telling me I
so
can't
2
even?
of those,
I'm right there. I mean, you got this right there. Okay, I mean, my bad. Okay, my bad.
I ain't
My
with
bad.
it.
I mean,
So micro penises, anything else?
I just didn't even know how to.
Oh, like
We'll talk.
gotta be circumcised.
Mm.
Gotta be
Damn.
circumcised.
You ever? This somebody
Have
that's
you ever
not?
did a nine?
No.
Okay.
Oh, well.
But I've heard about it, and it's something that I'll never fuck with. Like,
What did you
Really?
It's honestly not that bad.
you know, like
I didn't think it was that bad.
videos and shit.
That's real. Were they
Nah,
not like clean or something? Like was it?
That's
or is it
my
just,
fear. Niggas
Okay.
don't be cleaning
But my
that
thing
shit
is, you
right.
gotta
Niggas
know
just
your
always
nigga
don't be
though.
clean,
You know what
though.
I'm saying? Like,
Or just don't fuck with a nigga that's not circumcised.
That's. I mean,
Wait, I mean, I'm just assuming, but non-circumcised niggas be dirty too.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm
Like, you
sure.
gotta make sure
No,
you're
I'm
honest.
sure.
But I guess if it got to be something that's
just-
not dirty on somebody,
It
you want
don't
to
look
be that dick.
attractive to me.
That's real.
Like, you know,
I don't find dicks attractive,
a package.
period. So, I
That's
mean,
real.
but
I was gonna
circumcised,
say that.
like I said,
Circumcised
I'll be like,
attractive.
oh, that bitch is beautiful. I mean, like, the color could be beautiful, but I don't be
or
like,
the
ugh.
size of the
Yeah.
width.
Y'all don't like
or
the veins? I feel like I got cute veins.
What? What's a cute vein? Like, is it like
Yeah.
petite and like it kind of just goes to the left a little bit and the right? Like the angles don't hit too hard.
I'm a
Like, how do
straight dick.
you?
I got a straight dick. My dick don't lean or nothing.
But your veins gotta-
veins.
Low-key, I guess my dick kind of go up a
All
little bit.
It don't hit the.
I never looked at my dick and said, "Damn, nigga, why you don't be leaning?" Like it gets straight to it.
I mean, straight to the point.
I should have worn my pearls today.
It's less you can
I
snatch.
used to fuck with this dude. He had a
Just
mean
clutch him.
hook, okay?
Oh,
And that's like the
I
main
never
thing
had a
that I
captain
remember.
hook.
You was sucking his dick from the side.
I mean, it could be possible. Yes.
She was like, "Hey, you know, I ain't gonna lean over. Fuck it, you know."
That was my little Atlanta boo. He ain't live in Atlanta, but whenever we would link up in Atlanta,
Oh, okay.
that's that
it
energy.
was like a wild time.
Look at you. You had your own little Atlanta Brave. Okay.
Look, yeah, I literally. So I'm gonna send this episode to him. Shout out to
you.
So Ashley, what's your new
Captain
Instagram name?
Oh, my new Instagram name, 3_ Lee LEE26 3_.
Because you had to say my dog's name yesterday. I'm like, who the fuck is this knowing my dog? And then,
Oh, I actually reactivated my page. It's
Oh,
been
okay.
down for like a month.
oh, okay, welcome
Yeah.
back. So what's your non-negotiables sexually and non-sexually?
Well, like Julissa said, she made some good points, and I feel like those are all good non-negotiables, which are things I stand for today. Like,
She looks so good on camera.
Bruh.
period.
She look like Whitney Houston.
You need to know she coming back to the side. That's all we need to know.
but I just feel like you have to be willing to grow with me, just like I'm willing to grow with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I've learned
Period.
anything from my parents, they've been married 46 years
Damn.
this month. And my mom said, you have to pick and choose the flaws and if that person is going to grow with you or not. So for
we
me,
just was talking about that. That's crazy.
So and I feel like for me, like if I think back like in my 20s to now, I'm not the same person at all. Like things I like, things that I find like my hobbies, things that I find entertaining, sexually, nothing. Like I feel like a lot of things are just not the same. So for me, if I'm taking on a life partner, we got to grow and get to point A to point B. And then even growing older, you know what I mean? Like things change. Our morals and principles align in the same way where it's not to the point where it's like, who is this stranger? You know, I still rock with you. I still fuck with you. And we can negotiate this, but I don't want to be waking up and be like, ooh.
Not to cut you off, but that's what you just said is like a reason why I think it's wild when some people, not that it's wild, do your thing, but I always like take pause when people get married really, really fast. Like, so it's just
you
like,
don't know, bruh.
Like, damn.
You don't know.
My thing is, I've been in a 4-year relationship and I woke up and I was like, who the fuck are you? Like, the person just changed overnight.
It don't matter.
We start living together and I'm like, you are nothing. Sorry, I didn't mean to look directly in your eyes, but I was like, you know, you are
look
nothing.
Like Trev?
Who?
Your ex.
No.
Oh, you looked at him kind of hard. I ain't
Nah.
You saw that too. I'm just making sure, you know.
Little
I'm actually, my eyes are just intense in general. So,
that's that Dom energy.
I can't
but
even
like,
look
I
at her
woke
no
up and
more
I was
now.
just like, you know, who is this person? We've spent 4 years together. We live together. And I'm like, we don't have nothing in common. You were mean. You nasty. Like, you've just changed, you know, but a lot of things, like we had similar morals. We had some similar principles, but everything wasn't solidified in those areas, you know? So I just feel like that's definitely important. I need you to grow with me and us to grow together and like grow in a positive way. Sexually, same thing. I want you to be open-minded. Just like I would be open-minded about your wants and needs, I need you to be open-minded about mine.
Because those shit's gonna change. Those
It's gonna change.
Yeah.
It's gonna change. And then when you think about it, when you get older, shit, baby, my back be hurting. My knees hurt. Like, we're gonna have to figure some different movements and things out, you know, because somebody else might do that for you. Today, I just don't know.
So you're not riding no dick.
That's right.
Oh, I definitely ride some dick.
No, I think
To
you
my
mean
knees,
like
to my
later.
knees break.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I'm
the knees
saying?
Don't, you know, they don't need no more.
Hold on. Can you say that one more time? The whole sentence.
I'm gonna ride it till my knees break.
Oh no, she wants you to say,
Wait, what?
That was a little sexy, man.
It was the way you said,
Like,
I'm
that
gonna
need to
ride
be
this
like
dick.
our tag.
Like, yeah, that needs to be like cut that.
I'm gonna ride it till my knees break, okay?
That's it.
If I'm not gonna do something, I'm gonna ride some dick. Like,
Cut
you
that
see her
gift
get
to
excited?
Yeah,
You know, I
cut
could
that
tell
gift
the
to her.
juices started flowing when she said that.
It's a very intimate moment, you know. It's like it's different when you looking down at your man versus when you looking up at him.
What do y'all be looking at when it's reversed?
Feet.
Honestly, I'll be thinking about my booty bouncing. Yeah,
I be trying to.
So your eyes closed?
I know I'm nasty.
Because you're giving them a show.
Yeah.
Eyes closed. Or like, are your eyes closed? You gotta be looking at something.
It really depends.
Y'all be
Because
hands
my
be on the
sky-
knees.
You looking at the sky?
Not all the time. Sometimes my hands be on the bed or whatever I'm on.
I like getting my dick rolled like when I'm like leaning off the bed or like sitting on the couch. There's something about I can't come really from riding, which is weird. So it helps with stamina. So it's a position that I know that y'all don't like to go in that often, but I like for y'all to go into because it gives me a minute to enjoy myself and also catch a breath. So it's just like Trav can talk to this because I'm the only guy, but when y'all strap people, y'all know. No. But y'all know that y'all can get tired physically before your dick get tired.
It's a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
sometimes it's like, damn, I wish my dick could catch up to me, or I wish I could catch up with my dick, you know. So you know, riding can be helpful. But I like when you know you can kind of when it's a fat ass or even a small ass, you can see the little glimpse of the booty hole.
Fat. No fat.
It's just
I
like
don't be looking for booty holes.
No fat.
you never seen a man's booty hole?
I have. I don't be looking. Like, that ain't my objective to be like, oh, look, let me
Oh, it's my
in your
objective.
ass. You know what I mean?
Like it's my Call of
I
Duty
be looking
objective
at my
level
man's
1.
ass. Like, I like all booties. It don't matter.
You be smacking them?
I do.
You be eating
Clawing
them?
them, all that. Nah.
You don't like them enough.
My thing is, I've only done it like once. Like, I don't have a lot of niggas that be like,
I'm gonna be honest.
my
You look like a very dominant person. So just thinking of you dominantly eating some ass, like,
fucking with it.
that spaghetti is
You
gone.
fucking with it.
Like that plate. It is nothing left on the plate. You like that, don't you, nigga? Like, you know her voice got deep when she was eating that ass.
I'm not gonna lie.
Brace on
Sometimes
and
I
all.
do have
Like,
that voice in my head, and I be like, yeah, bitch.
yeah. See?
Yeah, but like that's just in my head. Like I don't think I've ever like verbally expressed.
I really
that.
want you to bring your strap so you can show us your stroke. You could. Hey, cameraman
Send a
said
video.
if somebody
do
wanted to
house
bend
calls.
over for you, would you show them the stroke?
I'll take them home.
All right.
To take the person home?
I got to drop y'all off, so it works out for me. So I'm not laughing. All right, we go. All right,
I'm serious. Okay.
I'm gonna keep it going. So, I never gave mine, and you never gave yours.
Okay,
sexually, my non-negotiable. I'm only talk about before I'm married because
I know it has something to do with ass.
Sexually, yeah, like you can't. After getting my ass ate and my knees to my chest, I can't like not get my ass ate. And you can't not let me eat your ass. Even if it's twice a year, I gotta be able to eat some ass. Like, eating ass is just like this feel good
like a
moment.
delicacy.
I wish I like getting my butt ate like people like that.
You don't like it?
I think you need to be comfortable.
Did you not have
So it's this thing. Like, okay, this is gonna be a bad example. You know how like when you wear open toe shoes and it's raining outside and your foot step in a puddle, and you be like, oh, my foot is wet. So I'd be like, oh, my booty is wet. And I'll just be like, it's something about that just, it triggers me. And I'm like,
I used to be like that,
I
but
don't
when
like
you
a wet
get
ass
with people,
booty.
I know this is gonna sound weird, but men listening will get it. Men know that when they feel comfortable walking around a woman soft, then it's like it's all comfort in the world, right?
Okay.
So when a woman gets it, I think it's a comfort level. So it's just like a booty comfort.
I think somebody just don't like the wet. I've seen it interrupt a threesome
you
before.
Get your
like even if I go kayaking and too much water get in my kayak and my booty's wet, I'd be like, get me out of here.
Damn, that's a perfect analogy.
Like a wet booty like that. I'd be like, can I just put something in there to soak it up? Like, I don't.
I actually went on a date and flipped the kayak.
What? On a date?
Yeah, it was very awkward.
Scream.
Fuck after to make up for it.
It was a double kayak?
Did she marry you?
No.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure we kept
I definitely would not marry a person.
So the spider was like right here. And so I thought if I tilted the kayak, it would turn it. But
interesting.
it did turn it. Over. And I lost my Gucci sunglasses, my car keys, and her phone. I had to give her my work. I didn't have to, but I gave her my work phone for a week. And I paid for the deductible.
So you didn't go get the phone? You didn't swim to find it?
Oh, we tried to. Like, it was under the bridge. So it wasn't like we could go back, like, under it. And we didn't realize she lost it until we got from under the bridge. What I will say, shout out to that queen, she was very calm.
Dang. Oof.
She was just like,
Wow.
yeah, I lost my phone. And I was like, damn, for real? She could have cussed me out. But
I think I would have.
I mean,
I really do.
that spider's gonna eat me.
Do you see how big you are?
Did you see how big the spider was?
I don't need to, but I know. I know for a fact. It ain't no comparison.
Ain't you?
I'm scared of bugs, but my thing is, spider ain't gonna make me flip no kayak.
Look,
I've been to kayaking plenty of places.
Yeah,
It's
that's
no
like my
way.
shit.
No way.
Look, all right, forget y'all. Back to the show. All right. No, non-negotiable regular was you had to have a car. You couldn't have kids.
Bruh.
Oh yeah, you can't have kids. Yeah, that definitely is a non-negotiable.
That was the
I'll
biggest.
deal with the kids.
You can have a dog.
If I ain't gotta deal with the kids, I'll deal with the kids if I ain't gotta deal with
I'm kind of like you can't have a cat if your house your house stinks
Or
because
they
of the
daddy,
cat.
like the
I'm
other
pissed.
person.
You can't have a cat. I'm
I just don't want to see them.
They can't be with you.
Yeah, you be like, oh, I can't come over
No.
'cause I
So
got
you want
kids.
somebody to have kids and not even be a good parent?
Deadbeat daddy.
No. Well, shit.
Wait a second.
I'll be a deadbeat mother if I have to.
I always
like,
said that. Like, if somebody tried to get me pregnant on purpose, I'd be in court like, oh, I cannot take care of these
no,
kids.
I've told a guy before. We went on a date. This was a couple years ago, and it came up like about kids. Yes, I want them in the future, but not now. So if we ever got to that point to where as though we're having sex, I'm letting you know I'm not on birth control. I don't believe in abortions. So if your pull-out game ain't strong, you better wrap it up. Because if I get pregnant, that baby's being left at your doorstep. Straight
Honest.
up. If a guy can live their life
So
and pay
can
child support, why the fuck can't I? So as soon as I drop that baby, they're going to your doorstep.
Wait,
My homeboys
so
is
you
actually going through that.
really believe
I have a
this? Or
friend-
is this
I have a
something
friend
you
that
tell
did.
His
people?
baby mama's on
That's
child
something that I
support.
told someone before on a date.
wow.
Like, you know, where I'm at in my life right now, I don't want kids. I'm not on birth control. I'm not going to take birth control. I don't believe in abortions. I'm not going to get an abortion. There are such things as slip-ups. Niggas don't like to use condoms. It does feel better. I'm not going to lie. But if that's something that you're willing to take the risk, sure.
have
But
this
if
baby
I
at
end
that
up
doorstep.
pregnant, that baby is coming
Look,
to your
I would have been on
doorstep
that date
and not
like,
mine.
you like anal? So we can figure this out. You know, start there and end in the poop shoot. You know, Then I'll wipe it up, make sure it don't drip down.
I just like these faces you make.
Me?
Yes.
Yo,
Like-
so real. I have a problem with my faces. I used to get in trouble. Not in trouble at work because I'm black. Whatever. But nah, like I used to get fucked up at work because they'd be like, if somebody says something stupid, they know to look at my face, and my face is gonna be like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
I mean, I just always.
That's why I turn my camera
face.
off.
I almost got fired for not telling somebody good morning, and I was like,
Not good.
"You know, you hired me being dry."
Wait, you don't say good morning?
What?
I had
don't
just
like saying
got
good
there.
morning.
I'm like, "Oh, good morning. How was your morning?" It's just like, bitch, calm down.
Give me a minute.
I haven't even drunk my coffee.
I just say yo.
I didn't even decompress and be like,
That's why I work.
You know what?
we in a common area.
Put your
you know
headphones
what I'm saying?
on.
I had my headphones. I probably was on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, it's like I'm not a chipper person. I'm not a chipper ass bitch. Don't come at me with all
Today
that
was the
hype
nicest
shit.
you ever been. So yeah.
I love it. I've been loving the energy.
I mean, it's probably the nicest I'm gonna get, to be honest.
That's real.
But you know, then I
glad I
got
got
pulled in by my manager, like, you know, well, such and such said that they felt some type of way
Such and
that
such
you
can suck
said
my dick.
good morning in a very dry manner. You know, you didn't have that emotion
You said
behind
good
it, and
morning.
I'm like,
The fuck?
y'all know I'm a dry ass bitch.
In
What
a
you want from
very
me?
dry manner.
Then
Did
I start
say it
coming up
back?
here chipper, like, is this bitch on crack? What's going on?
That's real shit.
You know what I'm saying? You can
So,
take it or leave it.
Speaking of dry, you ever fake like enjoying sex?
Micro penis.
So,
So did you fuck a micro penis?
I did.
how many times you fucking?
Okay.
It was really like that small.
Show us on your
Man.
finger. Show us on your finger.
Yeah, no, for real.
I know what I did fucking nigga with it.
So my thing is, I really like this man. Like, really like
What's the difference
him.
between small and micro?
We were dating for a minute, and like we were talking about like making things exclusive. So I'm like, I'm trying to see what that's like first.
Damn. See, you took too long. That's your fault.
Yeah, you should fuck.
How long was
that?
y'all dating?
It wasn't that
Enough
long
for her to like him before
You
caring
should've
about his
fucked him
micro
second
penis.
date.
Enough to
I
bust
already,
it
I
wide
already
open.
told you I don't be fucking everybody. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
I don't be doing all that. So my thing is
Would have saved you some
like,
time though.
yeah, but my thing is like, I can get over liking you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that invested for real. So I'm just like, you know, it's just cherry on top if you know how to slang that shit. So
Like that shit.
we went out to dinner. We got like tipsy and stuff. And then this is how I knew it was going downhill. Because he just wanted to keep giving me head. I'm like, okay, I'm done. He was just like, you know, my dick ain't that big. And I'm
Oh,
like,
he said it?
he whispered
I mean,
it
you
in
gotta
my
know if you
ear.
got a
And
micro
I'm just
penis.
like,
You
Wait,
got
time out.
I'd have been like,
Hold on.
head.
Hold on. So he on top. I just want to reenact this. He on top. He said, "Hey, baby, my dick ain't that big."
he was just like, I just want to let you know it ain't that big. And I'm like,
Damn.
Damn.
I'm like, so I'm tipsy and I'm like,
I mean, you know,
but my thing is
what
like,
else is he
niggas
supposed
be
to tell
insecure
you?
sometimes too. Sometimes you can have a good average.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want no big ass
Average,
dick
that's
either. You
real.
know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not no
Not
big
no
ass dick
14,
person.
yeah.
But like,
My bad.
and it wasn't like the head was great either. So I was just like, okay, Ash, let's pray about it.
It's happening to everybody.
It probably was. I'm not gonna lie. Probably like that big.
Did you suck it?
Absolutely not.
Why
Suck
not?
what? Because Gooch.
How many?
His pocket pussy.
Because
Like,
after
what
you
am I
put it
sucking?
right on your
called
tongue,
it a
it's gone
pocket
pocket pussy.
pussy.
What
We
am
called
I
that. She
sucking?
did.
I'm just saying. What am I sucking?
But you did
How
fuck
big
it
was
though.
it? Let me see.
Because I'm trying to figure out how.
Like,
How?
Ooh.
How do you fuck
This has
that?
been a
You
great
can't.
episode. This has
Like
been
you
a great
can't
episode
ride.
of
You can't
cocktails
be
with
on
cocktails.
missionary. Like
You
what
can't.
position? What position?
It was missionary.
Why
I
would
guess
you
it is
do
the only
it?
one you
You just
got.
said
That is
fuck
the
it
only
up.
one.
And then he was like, okay, like, I was just like, you know what?
I just told him to
I was
finger me.
like, you know what? I'm gonna just take it from the back because at least I know I can fake my face because my face was going like this, and I'm like,
From
I
the
can't do this.
back. You
How many
gave-
times
you
y'all
gave him
fucked?
less time to get in. Like,
Wait, how many
now
times
you
y'all
done added
fucked?
cushion.
So
Because
One
what
of
was
them,
that
baby.
for?
One of them.
why don't you? Would you? If you really liked them, why don't you hit them back up and then get like a dick extender? And
If I gotta do all that, it ain't worth it. I don't like you that much.
Damn.
you
I'm
know
sorry.
what? I would have just said finger me. And that's just that. Like,
I love I can buy any size strap that I want. This is just wonderful.
You
You never have that problem.
yeah,
what's your
You can buy
to-go
any
to strap size?
8.
Hey, okay.
Yes.
I have a 9. I have a 9 for those that I got some.
Them deep
I've
pussies?
had size queens in my life, so I have a 9.
We had a
and
nigga
10.
last week who had a 14-inch dick. So
Yeah, so
Don't come
I think
nowhere
I saw
near
that.
me.
The light skinned dude.
Don't come
he
near
look like
me.
Ludacris.
I don't know.
My bad, Kage.
I don't remember.
sorry, I just couldn't help it.
Hey, oh man,
No, thank you.
I'm gonna have to drop this
He's
episode after
okay.
he come back.
No, thank you.
But no, that's sad. I feel bad for him.
I feel bad for me.
They got
I mean, but he-
surgeries and shit for that.
The
though.
fuck?
But it only surgery's only
He's
can
married
add
now,
2
so he
inches.
found somebody
Really?
that enjoys
damn.
that.
Well,
then here
I
we
was
go.
like, good
Oh,
for
he
you,
found
baby.
somebody?
Yeah, to tolerate that small dick and that bad head.
Period.
So
And
did you?
bad head? You
Wait, but
can't.
how did
You
you-
can't have bad head,
Why did you
bruh.
think
Did you
I said
explain
one
to
and done? One and done.
Why
So
you
the
ain't
head
explain
was
it to
good,
him?
but it was still a micro penis. You would have came back for the head.
Absolutely.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then I would have left him eventually.
Eventually.
Like,
Okay.
a couple months
Why didn't you explain to him
term.
that his sex was bad? Like,
I told him.
Not the micro penis.
My thing is, my thing
Can't
is
do
like, for me, like I said, you have to be open with people. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm like, that really wasn't great for me, like, I will tell you that. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, high five, like that was amazing. Nah, that was awful.
I don't
like that. Like, I don't want you sucking my clit like that all the time. I don't want you being this rough. I don't want you doing X, Y, and Z. Like, I'll tell people, like, not just micro penis, but like niggas in general. I'll tell you, like, because at the end of the day, you trying to please me, right? So why I'm gonna settle for something that is painful or not pleasurable or whatever? You got to communicate that. People just assume because you was, let me fake it a couple times that, I'm doing a great job. No, bitch, you're not doing a great job.
Do not fake on me. I want you to be transparent and let me know if it's something else that I can do. And if I can't do it,
why can't you do
my
it?
ass? I don't know.
Wait, okay. I just want to know why you had limitations. Like, that's not how I raised you.
So you had also mentioned a nigga like Mr. Clit off, like he sucked your clit off. Like, what happened there?
What? Just like when you be
was this micro penis?
This was micro penis. Like, but I've had that happen before in the past.
Was he bald?
Do you know it?
No, he had a fade.
No, it's just that somebody else told me about a micro penis guy.
And he had a bald head.
That also sucked the clit off?
He's trying to connect the dots.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, maybe this nigga going around sucking clits off.
Sucking clits off.
Giving bad head. Suck your clit off.
Making you like him for a little bit. And then he got a micro penis.
Like, hey, I don't fuck until date 4. And then you in love and you sucking your clit off. Be like, what the fuck? Damn. All right. So
even eat pussy good? That just
so I want y'all to go around and tell me how y'all like y'all clit suck. Because niggas clearly can use a tutorial. So yeah. Or you know what? Ashley, why don't you tell us how you like to suck clits?
Oh,
absolutely not. I like the first option. Go ahead, tell us how you you have to get your pussy.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you got excited with this question.
Look, she
her legs open.
She's like, I want to tell you.
She saw Rosie and stuff. She was like, let me take you on it.
Why not?
Just one time.
I like the best of both worlds. So I like it rough, but I also like it gentle type of thing.
So like an in between, like an interval type thing.
Like switch it up. Add a little razzle dazzle.
What's a little razzle dazzle?
Spit.
A rose.
Oh.
Anything.
Some fingers, maybe.
Toys.
Okay, so getting head, right, and getting fingered at the same time is like top tier to me.
How many fingers? You look like a 2-finger gal.
2.
I'm about to say look like a 2.
Gotta be 2. Okay. Gots to be 2. Okay.
Now,
and when I meet a motherfucker, I'm looking at their hands. What can them hands do?
I mean, they a little small, but they get in there.
I mean, it's bigger than 2-inch micro penis, so.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Good point. So, would you give a man head and finger him at the same time? Would you do that again?
Again?
You do it the first time?
I
was just like, wait.
I've done it to a girl. I've done it to a girl. Yes. But guy, no, I've never fingered a guy.
Would you?
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah, because we trying to get Ashley
I
on
would.
board
I can't even front. I'm bored with what? I ate a guy's ass before and it did cross my.
Trav loves that type of shit.
Yeah.
Would you eat our cameraman's ass? Would you eat his ass?
Is it hairy?
Would I eat his?
Does hair matter? I'm sorry, we had a conversation about hair earlier.
Hair does matter because naturally I'm hairy, so I try to keep up with my
Bush
shit.
is guarded.
Yeah. I want whoever to keep up with their shit. So,
Okay.
Do niggas get their ass waxed though?
Yes.
Some niggas not on that shit.
I know some women that have shaved their niggas' asses. Like when I asked, have you ever seen a grown man's booty hole? A lot of the women's responses was, oh no, I don't eat ass or finger. I just help my man shave.
That's real love.
Yeah. Think about when you pregnant and you can't see your shit. I would hope my man would shave my pussy for me.
That's
you know
real.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real.
No, just keep it a bush.
Okay. We talked about this.
I'm
This
just
is
playing.
new flavor of the month.
It's only so much bush a nigga can take.
So much, bro. I
don't want it braidable.
It don't need to be all the time.
Braidable.
Like, do I also want a mouthful?
Make me sweat.
Oh,
Her
shit was braidable. Okay? I'm talking about it was bigger than Pam Grier in the Black Chicks.
No thanks. No thanks. No thanks.
You would have saw that motherfucker and parted it. And just
that's what I was. That was my first thing was I would just part it, but like,
like you spread the lips.
I was definitely thinking about spreading those.
It was so dark in her room when I went down there.
You got
so you just realized when your tongue couldn't go through.
No.
I hit your face before I
didn't think it was hair. I just thought it was like a shadow or something. And so I went to do a lick and I didn't even touch her pussy. I was like, oh, that was hair.
Oh no.
And so I said, I was like, whoa, that was hair. She's like, yeah, I haven't haven't been. She said I haven't been to the wax lady in a while. I was like, well, you want to go shave?
What's a while? A year?
And so she was like,
he said you want to go shave?
Yeah. So she kicked me out. She kicked me out
after you said that.
She was 22 and I was 19. And I guess it was kind of rude how I said it, but it was like, that's a lot, nigga.
But you know what? Thinking about that time,
you should have got
people weren't waxing
I knew people who didn't shave at all, and I could tell because, like, you could tell, like, all right, my legs extra hairy, and they're like, oh no, I don't shave. I don't do none of that. I just shave my underarms and stuff like that. And it's like, I'm not a hair shamer. But baby, sometimes if you really hairy, you got to do something. Can you trim a little bit?
Sure.
You know, trimming's fine. You don't have to shave it, ball fade, whatever. You can trim it.
This was me when I seen the bush. This was me when I saw that bush. Okay, I was like, what the fuck?
Felt it.
Yeah,
I was
like,
really dark.
what the fuck is
I
this?
feel like that's what I looked like when I saw a girl with an oversized clit.
Was it a dick clit?
Oh, yo, yes.
You seen one? Did you suck that dick clit?
Like it's like out the lips, like out the lips type, huh?
What? I'm trying to think what's the
I like
I've
big
seen
clits,
a
but
few.
I don't like a big
I've seen
size.
a few.
I'm trying to think if
I've
this
seen
was
them, like,
one of
out
my
the lip
girlfriends or
side.
one of my hoes. I don't remember.
That's
I just
real.
remember we had it was around Christmas time. I had got a whole bunch of gifts. We got this sexy ass room.
Yo, I fuck with you.
I got immaculate
I really fuck with
head.
her.
And then
Would you let her die?
she was like, she opens her legs, and I was like, what the fuck is
about
that?
You said that?
I was thinking that, and I knew and I'm happy the light
gotta
was
get somebody
there.
It
here.
like a small penis. It like a small penis.
So I said,
It like a micro penis.
no,
You know what? They might have been in competition. I'm kidding, but no, it was big. It was big.
I sent the lesser the nastiest video. So how I find a lot of guests is I go through Detroit Twitter porn and I go through all the
Oh, I
likes.
was like, you ain't never found me on there.
Is that a
no.
hashtag?
How you find
Is
me?
that an account?
Because I was like, hey, what that ain't.
Twitter be telling on people.
No,
They be like,
somebody
so and so liked this photo, and it be a photo of niggas fucking.
Oh, so no, I shout out to Hazel and D. I can't say their real names, but I go through and I found like 5 guests from their likes on Twitter. They've been on the show before as well. They was in Mass, yeah. So one day I was
told me mask was an option. I had some.
yeah. That's how I found. That's how I found some other people.
You getting sexier to me, by the way. You gotta cut it out.
I get it. So let me find out she want to be a third. You know, I pay her phone bill.
I don't even pay my phone bill.
All right, cool. Yeah, so I ain't gotta pay shit. So,
No, I'm saying that means it's a no.
That means you gotta pay rent.
Mortgage.
You can live in our
It's
guest room.
still no.
But what was I
I
saying
take the
about
payment.
what was he talking about?
I don't
I
remember
drunk too
now.
much.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
We was talking about extended
big clits?
extended clitoris.
Oh, so
Big clits.
I seen this video of the girl sticking her dick clit in a dude's ass,
It was
Wait,
that big? That
what?
she stick it in a dude's ass?
Okay, now
and I'm like, did
First
you feel
off,
that?
that's
No, are we-
unsanitary.
are we sure it
Am I
was a clit?
Yeah,
Yeah, you sure she wasn't?
yeah. I wish I could find the
She
video, but I tried to find it
With a
a
micro
couple
penis?
weeks ago. I can't find it.
That's
No, it
interesting.
wasn't. No, it wasn't micro penis because
That's interesting.
she had like the whole. It was a pussy.
Yeah, it was.
She was cute too, but
Yeah, lips and stuff.
the video was so nasty that I had to say. Actually,
It was so nasty to you.
I sent Chrissy and Chelsea a video yesterday of somebody at the hospital. The doctors were doing surgery to get, I don't know what they stuck up their ass, but the doctor was in there. Her whole arm was in there pulling it out, and it was like shit and blood all over like the what you call it, the gurney or whatever. And they finally pulled it out. And what made it fucked up when they pulled it out, I don't know if the person kind of orgasmed or if it was a sigh of relief. It was just, and it was like, so Chrissy and Chelsea blocked me for the entire day because I sent them that video. Like, I didn't talk to them all day yesterday.
And now we gotta see them tonight. You ain't right.
You want to see the video?
No, I don't want to see the video. I gotta look at you all day today.
Okay.
I definitely do not. No,
Oh, show you.
I'm going to pass.
I'm like a
I feel like you should text it to her.
Yeah,
I do
nobody
not want to
play it
see.
during-
Not
She got to
interested.
close her eyes.
Look,
Dog.
actually happy she ain't put her contacts in today, so I really can't see.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
Absolutely not.
Yikes.
It should be close. You said
No, I said hell no, bro.
You got a Twitter?
Yeah.
All right, what is it? I'm gonna just
Hair
tag you.
mistress.
The same.
Okay.
Pass.
I'm sick. This
scared.
is what you
Hard
asked
pass.
to see.
You asked for this.
Hey,
Disclaimer.
it's just a tweet. It's not even a DM.
This is what you asked to see.
Niggas like,
Why you put me on
It's just like, nigga,
I ain't even been on Twitter like that.
Hey.
Just
You about to be on it now.
you gonna have clients
Oh,
like, hey,
shit.
so you be liking nasty shit, huh?
It might get you more clients.
I'm about to block you for sure.
All right.
You're gonna have some free clients.
So what's the wildest
They still pay
thing
money.
that someone has ever requested from y'all or that y'all requested from somebody?
To slap
I'll
them.
start to give y'all some time to think about it.
What you got?
A couple of years ago, this chick, it was like a party and she was like cooking in the kitchen. I went to get like a paper towel or some shit. And she was just like, she dropped to her knees. She was